With each passing episode, it is bittersweet as this is the 7th and final season of Queen Sugar. And in episode 2, Sam Landry and Parker get a win over the Bordelons and the rest of the black people in the parish. Nova seems to be making a new love as Mr. Prosper is prospering romantically. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Queen Sugar video. And as mentioned in this video, we are going to be breaking down episode 2 from season 7, the 7th and final season of this a critically acclaimed, beautifully written, cinematically shot, phenomenal series that does dope storytelling. I'm so glad that you have joined me to have conversations around Queen Sugar as we break down the episodes, but also just continue to honor the storytelling that has taken place over the course of the 7 seasons as we begin to see it wrap up. In this episode, one of the major moments or things of contention is if the Landrys, that is Sam as well as Parker, are going to be able to overturn the Bordelons farm being designated as a historical landmark, as we saw last season, with Ralph Angel committing that crime and then getting caught up and not taking a deal with Sam, like signing over everything to like avoid jail time a certain way. He wound up not having to go to jail, but still wound up losing the farm. But they were able to backdoor it and block the Landrys from building their little shopping mall, bridge, whatever the hell that it is that they were trying to build, by Nova's research and discovering, the mass grave that also took place on the land and got the land designated as a historical landmark. In a matter of 2 episodes, y'all, this season, they are able to turn it over. And it's only because, as we saw last episode, a member of Parker's family was also in that grave. So she was able to petition as one person of the lineage of people who have been in that mass grave that it would be okay to move the people and then go ahead and build on the land, remove the historical designation. And I'm just like, I hate this for them. It is so annoying because yes, Parker gets up there and she starts a little fake cry and pulls at people's heartstrings and emotions, but she's still only one person. If this is a mass grave of hundreds of people, she is the descendant as one person. And meanwhile, you have all of these other black farmers, all these other descendants who are standing up and showing you like majority rules. It makes no sense to me how the council was really able to just go ahead and vote to remove the historical landmark status from the Bordelon farm. And they're doing it under the guise of they want to restore economic prosperity back to St. Joe's Parish. They struggled with COVID and things shutting down, so they want to bring money back to it. And of course, Parker spoke to this will create hundreds of jobs. Okay, cool, but why do you have to do it here? There's probably so many other sites where you could actually put a raggedy ass shopping center, and you want to focus on only putting it on the Bordelon farm. I know I'm rooting for the Bordelons because, they are our hero family and, we're impartial to them. We've gone on this journey over the last 7 years with them. And Sam Landry's ass is evil and Parker's ass is evil by association. But even when you just sit and look at it objectively, if I was a person on the council, I would also be thinking, well, why does it have to be this particular place? Like, why is there no other petitions or no other options? Because that's what developers do. When you're doing urban planning, when you're doing development, you are thinking about a site, but you also have site B, C, D, and E in mind as well. And the fact that there has never been any talk about it going any other place, if this is the only place that it has to go to, it's giving very much so personal vendetta. It's giving very much so something ain't right here. And for them simple ass people to sit their asses on this council and vote in the way they did, it just improved to me just how much of idiots these people are. And honestly, it angered me. But honestly, anytime Sam Landry gets a little win, it angers me. So I'm not even surprised by that. What I will say is we're only 2 episodes into a 10 episode season, and you won't get the last laugh, Sam Landry. So I'm not even really stressed about it. What's the thing that stressed me the most is how they put Miss Parthena out of her damn land. The little raggedy ass loan officer who's supposed to be managing all of the mortgages and the extensions that come in, all the admin and paperwork logistics that happen. No good and goddamn well 3 months ago, he took this extension application from this woman by hand and made it disappear. So now she's defaulting, and he's like, oh, we're going to give you 48 hours to come up with $25,000. 24 hours in, the sheriffs are at her house packing up all her stuff and throwing her out at the very end of the episode. I'm like, well, first of all, what the hell happened to the 48 hours? Second of all, your coworker literally speaks on the fact that you are the only one who was allowed to handle all of the black farmers applications, all the black farmers mortgages and paperworks in this particular office, and you're doing so as some type of reverse writing of what you feel like is reverse racism. And it's like, sir, go to hell. Truly. Watching her being like thrown out, all these boxes taken from her place, and then putting up that caution like criminal tape, I was just like, oh, these white people are really whitening, and it just upset all of my nerves. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below, were y'all stressed and annoyed and just utterly upset in watching the continued racism and bigotry and elitism that is just plaguing St. Joe's Parish and playing out in Queen Sugar? Because Lord knows I am. And I'm hoping that she's going to be able to get her farm back as well, because again, the Landrys won't get the last laugh, and neither will this little racist ass loan officer. We coming around and we spinning the block, and guess what? All wrongs will be righted. Don't get it twisted, boo-boo. But on a lighter note, Mr. Prosper gets to take out Miss Sandy on their first date, and everybody rallies around. So it is a first date to remember that takes them back to the island of Jamaica. Well, you know, in their imagination, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is how you make an effort. This is how you step up to the plate. I'm gonna need all the little young whippersnappers that are out here dating today. Take note, because Mr. Prosper got it right. He created this beautiful, with the help of Hollywood and Aunt Vi and, you know, their community, just created this amazing Jamaican oasis with authentic Jamaican food and just a beautiful vibe. And all I could think of is just look at the intentionality of Mr. Prosper to show this woman how much she means to him, how much she matters, how much she coming into his life has changed and shifted things for him, how happy he is. And look at how he wants to be able to pour back into her. We love to see it, and we will hope it for every other black woman seeking partnership with a black man. Okay? This was for me one of the most positive and fun, lighthearted, and just beautiful moments of the episode. It really just took away a lot of the tension that I was feeling from like the pending things with this case, and like, are they going to turn over the historical declaration? I'm sitting here watching Nova and Mo flirt with each other, and it's getting all weird, and Nova be stressing me out just because every time she turn around, she doing something that's going to harm people without her realizing, because she just wants to innocently live her life as freely as possible, but her freeness comes with chaos at all points. Girl, leave Mo alone. You are in a committed relationship, a great partnership with a beautiful black man. Leave it be, Nova. Leave it be. And Ralph Angel ain't doubling back and looking at you sideways for no reason. He knows what's up too. This is a caution. Caution, please. Then Micah's over there trying to figure out how to get into the NFT business like his new teacher and use his photos to do that. And he gets connected with this dude named Zane. And we already don't like Zane because he was described as slippery by the dang on teacher. He also is a dude who plays in Tyler Perry's Bruh, who I don't like over there. So I already have some kind of animosity looking at his damn face. And then he gives very much so shifty vibes. He comes over to Micah's house to look at his art, to look at his photos, to help help him get started, and he's like really trying to control the tempo of the conversation. He makes a comment about, oh, is this your boyfriend, when he looking at the photos, and it's given very much so he wants to be his boyfriend. I definitely think that this man is going to try to push up on him or something, or put him in some type of a compromised position, and we hate that for Micah. Ultimately, he helps Micah sell his first NFT for $10,000, which is okay, cool. But like, also, why does he have to go through you? Like, if you just gonna help him out, like, let him just go ahead and do it on his own, because I don't trust him. This man is very much so shady, and some shit is coming. So Prosper and Miss Sandy were literally like the positive highlight. Well, of course, aside from like Hollywood and Aunt Vi, because they have a little moment too, and I just absolutely love them together. They just give black love realness and what we all aspire to be. So that too. But Prosper and Miss Sandy, they was just like literally the highlight of the episode. Before I get off of Micah, also, I want to note that he is going out of his way to avoid having to talk with Kiki. And I'm like, oh Lord, they're building up for this to come to a head towards the end. And I really have to go back and watch how they broke up, because I remember that they broke up, but I don't remember whose fault it was. I don't remember why. So I want to get more context to really understand the levity or the weight of why he is avoiding Kiki in the way that he is. And also in this episode, we get to see a young Ernest, a young Trudy, young Nova, in this video clip that was found, and Micah ultimately starts to digitize, so they'll be able to preserve these memories of their family. And I'm really excited for them diving into their heritage a little bit more and exposing just more history when it comes to the Bordelons, and like how their family came to be in this way. And I thought it was really dope how they had particularly Ralph Angel interacting with this piece of footage and like showing his daughter, and we get to see moments of him and his little whole amazing fatherdom. Him and Darla are doing pretty well, even though we're getting the seeds right now of like in episode 1 it mentioned him working on a boat for his ex's family, and in the preview for next week's episode we get to see his ex again and him having an interesting conversation. So while we're getting very much so Ralph Angel and Darla are in love, they're in a really great place, they're doing beautifully well, there are some hiccups coming for them in the near future, and Queen Sugar has done it again. That is my breakdown for episode 2 from season 7. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Queen Sugar videos. We are back in St. Joseph Parish, and y'all know I love to be here and I love to talk about it, and I can't wait to continue to do it with you. Jump down in the comment section, let me know what you think, and I will reply. See you in the next one.